Let's just say it's not saying we're live at the moment, so give me a second.
We are live.
No, that's what. Yeah, but I can't see it, so I'm just.
But we're live.
There's no. Well, anyway, if we are live, guys, hello and welcome to the Clash of Clans. This is the 2019 Clash of Clans, where they all come back and race. So we have a reduced practice, same qualifying always 15 minutes, and a 22-lap race around the. I'm going to butcher this, the Brannock's Bray circuit. I know Fanta would have, if he's listening, would have gone. It's not that, it's this, but as you know, he's not here tonight, so yeah, that's why we're doing this. We still are missing one driver. I think we're missing a driver because we only have 15 on circuit, so I do apologise, everybody, if we are missing a driver. But alongside me tonight for Co is Jukebox.
Thank you, Cadwell. It's great to be here. I'm really looking forward to this race. This is going to be epic without a doubt.
Yeah, it is. We do have loads of stats from the season. We do have where every driver who is racing tonight finished in the championships. I think we're missing one driver, so I don't know who we're missing right now, but if I just quickly count up, we should have 16 drivers here. Is that right?
Yeah, we should have all 16. I'd have to look through and see just who we're missing too.
No, we should have 15, so absolutely fine. We're fine. We should have 15 tonight, so we're fine. We're fine with what we've got. So, yeah, we have 1 minute to go, so we're just waiting for Passionate and one other driver, who are the two who have not started a lap yet. They are a little bit further behind than everyone else, so it's Passionate and the guy in front of him, who I don't know who that is, so I'm not going to say. But the first guy on a lap was, of course, well, wasn't Hyper. I'm trying to think who it was now. I can't see, but anyway, on a lap right now is Chef. So yeah, I'm going to ask the question, do you like a circuit?
I love this circuit. It is an extremely dynamic circuit. Lots of ups and downs, off-camber turns. And you know, on most of this track, if you mess up, there's just nowhere to go. You wreck your car and you're right in front of somebody else, so that makes it even more difficult.
Yes, it really is. Javier will give us the first indication of what laps we're doing
airborne.
as he goes over the jump.
Sorry, Cadwell, I couldn't help it.
No, that's absolutely fine. You put in when you have to.
That was a massive jump out of Javier, who we were supposed to have on for an interview, and they needed a driver for the GT4 class to represent, and he was awesome enough to step in.
Yes, so I think he will be the only driver tonight who gets 2 laps, as he does he won't, sorry, because Joe Black does a lap as well, so he'll probably get another one, but he's in the pits, so probably won't. Javier just did a 2:16.5, maybe quick enough there. No, it's not, because Besser and loads of people overtake him there. Besser with a 2:15, so completely better. But right, I'm going to tell you. Actually, let you do it. What are the car colours for the teams tonight? For the clans, we'll say.
Our colours tonight for our clans are the LMP2s are in the yellow Renault Sport number 1. GT3 is in the red AMD number 7. GT4 is in the black Logitech number 5. Touring class is white Logitech number 6. And Clio is in the green, white, and red Mephisto. Yes, I did totally botch that pronunciation. Number 20.
Yes, we're looking at one right now, Besser, who is second right now, behind Pirelli, who is a LMP2 driver, it looks like, with the fastest lap so far. The only people who are on laps at the moment, I think, there's only like 2 on laps right now. I think that is Javier, I could butcher this, and Pirelli. Let me just check if Pirelli, Faster, is he? I don't know anyway, but people are completing laps off here. So do you want me to tell you where they finished in their championships, everyone who's racing, or?
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and give us the rundown on that, that'd be awesome.
So for GT3, I'm not gonna go on here. Actually, we should tell you who we've got actually racing tonight. This will give you an idea, guys, of who's racing tonight for you. So from GT3, we have Allo Champs, Hijacker, and K-Morse racing with us tonight. I think K-Morse said yes, they are here tonight. And it is Allo Champs second in the championship, from Hiker 6th, from K-Morse 9th. So they're where they finished in their championships. I commentated on GT3. It was a very hard championship to commentate on. They were all so even. So that's what I'm saying. And here comes Faster, the last car who actually started a lap, but he's going to not complete his lap off because he doesn't. As Cash goes quickest now, 1:14.1, so he's now quickest. But we'll go now to the championship where Jukebox was commentating on, the TCs, and he can tell us a bit about that if he wants. But it's Faster who's first. Faster, Hondax and Sheffer here. First, Sheffer was 5th and Hondax was 11th. But what we indication from practice there was that Kashnit's top and Pirelli 2nd, Besser 3rd, Allo Champs 4th, Chef 5th, K-Morse 6th will be your top 6 there. Now into 15 minutes of qualifying. So what do you think? Is that a strong indication from TCs?
I think so. I think we're going to see a really heated qualifying here tonight, Cadwell. A lot of those times were extremely close, and I think a lot of people are holding a lot back still.
Yeah, and then we have your... we'll quickly run through this, then we'll get your comments coming through. Please do comment in. So Clio's, we have 1st, 3rd and 4th, so that is Better who finished 1st, Randalux who finished 3rd, and Duke Martin finished 4th. And then in LMP2 we have Kashnit 2nd in championship, Pirelli 1st and Sig 3rd, so top 3 in that championship, as I think they can come here. And then GT4, Javier who won it, Joe Black who was 7th, and Crazer who was 10th are the ones tonight who are racing here with us on this circuit. So there you go, that's where they finished in their championships, as Besser there went off and comes back on now. So yeah, anything you want to say, Jukebox? Well, yeah, so we are racing here then. Tonight, Jukebox didn't hear me then, that's fine.
Oh, sorry, I had my mute button on.
That's fine. But yeah, so we have one penalty tonight. I'll show you that now for you, just because Kashnit has 1 place grid play penalty, so he'll be where he finishes going 1 place under. It's generic. But what do you think about tonight then? Are you excited, or from what you've seen in practice, do you think they're all close, or?
Oh, I think we're going to see an extremely close race and extremely competitive out of all of these guys. Like you said, pretty much all of them are the top representatives from their league. And even the stand-ins are extremely fast. So I think it's going to be an amazing, major air coming across that jump again. I think we're going to see a lot of that tonight. I think it's going to be tight. Yeah. It's going to be real tense, Cadwell.
Yeah, do you want to give us some background on some of the drivers now? As we've got 12 minutes to go. We will be back at with about 5 minutes of qualifying to go, say, and we'll give you the rundown of everyone for you. So over to you for a bit. Jukebox.
Alright, so we've got... I'll go ahead and start with Bessa, since that's where we're at on the screen. Bessa is one of our Italian drivers. He's got 16 races. He won the Clio Cup with 8 wins, 11 podiums, and 6 poles. He had a great season. It was great to see a new driver come into Gavra Racing and do as well as he did. And then we have Randalux. Randalux is also a new driver that came through the academy and through the Clio. He's replacing Steve Bodum, who was it wasn't that's how I believe it was Steve Bodum that won our championship. That's all, Steve. I apologize to both of y'all. But I believe it was Steve that won, and he is also a phenomenal driver. But back to Randelux. He is from the Netherlands. 17 races, 2 wins, 9 podium, 3 poles. Duke Martin, also in the Clio. Also a new driver through the Academy Clio Cup. He is from Australia with 15 races and 3 podiums. He was one of them that really showed what he had at the end of the season. And for the Touring class, we have Chef. Chef has been with Gavra Racing for 2 years, which is 4 seasons. He raced Gavra in karts a really long time ago, so he goes way back. He is from Austria. 50 races, 1 championship, 1 team win, 19 podiums, and 4 wins. Moving on to Faster from Spain. 88 races, 2 championships, 1 team win, 16 wins with 44 podiums. And Hondax, who is also another driver who really showed what he had towards the end of the season, has been with Gavra Racing for 2 years. Went through 2 seasons plus the Academy. He's from Austria with 30 races and 3 podiums. The GT4s are Joe Black from Great Britain with, I believe it's 70 races, 2 wins, and 6 podiums. And we have Javier. 1 second, I have Javier's info.
And if you want to know quickly for Javier for GT4 guys, he won the championship, so...
Yes, he was the GT4 championship winner. He is from Spain with 22 races, 2 championship wins, 1 team win, 14 independent wins, 20 podiums, and 18 pole positions. And I believe we have Ryan in here tonight. I believe he did make it. I don't think that's our driver that's missing. Ryan Ruby?
No, Ryan did not make it tonight.
Oh. Well, I'm going to give his stats real quick anyway, since I just said his name, and I got him here. Because I'd feel weird if I didn't. Ryan Ruby is also from Great Britain, with 19 races, 1 win, 4 podiums. For the GT3s, it's Hijacker from Sweden. 85 races, 1 team win, 5 wins, 17 podiums, and 2 pole positions. And next we have Allo Champs, also from Sweden. 86 races, 1 team win, 41 podiums, and 1 pole. And followed by K-Morse, also from Great Britain, with 26 races, 2 wins, 7 podiums. And then for the LMP2 guys, we have Ferrelli, who has been with Gavra too long for him to count. He has previously had 101 races. And he is the LMP2 title winner this season. He's from Great Britain. 101 races, 3 championships, 17 wins, 80 podiums, and 35 pole positions. And we have Cashnip, Great Britain. 130 races. That's a lot of races. 6 championships. Wow. 6 championships. Way to go, Cashnip. 19 wins. 68 wins. I don't think I wrote this down wrong. 101 podiums. 68 poles. Good Lord. And we have our Discord guy, Sig, also representing the LMP2 class. He is from
Let me find him for you. There he is.
Yep. He is also from Italy. 62 races, 2 team wins, 18 wins, 39 podiums, and 16 poles. And yes, that is everyone. I actually made it through that. Oop. Just in time to see. We got Sig and someone else.
I have no idea on that
position for
who's I can't remember. Black was let me remember.
Black is the GT4s.
Yeah, so it's a GT4 driver. Can't really remember. Yes, I don't. It wasn't Joe Black. He's in the pits. I don't know anyway. We don't know. But anyway, so we've got 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Well, actually 15 now. And as we head around, as he does still have a car behind him, it's a black and blue one. So is it GT3?
GT3.
I mean GT4. It is GT4, but
yes, GT4 is the black and touring class is the white. So we have Javier right there.
Was it Javier? I have no idea. Anyway, we got 5 minutes to go. Was it Javier? Well, it could be Javier. I don't know who was behind him, but anyway, so it's the car in front of Javier. But Javier's got a clear road now. So fastest at the moment is Ferrelli with a 2:12.7. Absolutely flying around here. We will get guys. So at the end of the race, we'll get to chat. We're going to chat to the top 3 in the race, and maybe 1 or 2 others from the others who were like the best of the rest, who we thought did quite well as they raced. So say, for example, I'm going to say K Moore starts 14th but finishes 6th. We might put him in just to have a chat with him because he started really low down and got really good. He got better high up, if you know what I mean. Yep. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So we may have like 1 or 2 of them, but we might not. We never know with this championship thing because me and
Javier
Jubok's been planning.
Looked like Ferrelli moved out of the way and let somebody go on a fast lap.
He did, yeah.
It would have been. It was a red AMD, so it would have been one of our GT3 drivers. There it is, right there.
And they're down here, so they're down further down. So it could be Allo. Yeah, I think it was Allo Champs through.
Oh, and Allo Champs catching massive air across the hump.
Yeah, it was. He let Allo Champs through, so that's nice of him there. But if we want to know the bragging rights, guys, of GT3, GT4, and all the championships at the moment, as we quickly put up this, it would be LMP2 who'd be your top 2, followed by Clio. So it's at the moment it's LMP2 bragging rights from Clio, but not anymore because GT3 have popped up now. So it's LMP2 GT3 Clio. Then it is Cashnit, so that is another LMP2. Then it's Faster, who would be TC. Then it's your TC lot. And then GT4 just trailing behind. So at the moment, it looks like it's all guns and blazing for LMP2.
Well, the LMP2 does have some very impressive drivers, but I don't know. I think it's going to be a tough one to call around this track. And looking at their times, we've got Ferrelli at the top with a 2:12, Sig with a 2:13, Allo Champs with a 2:13, Bessal with a 2:13, Cashnit 2:13, Faster 2:14, Chef with a 2:14, Hijacker with a 2:14, Hondax with a 2:15, Javier 2:16. I believe that's Randalux with a 2:16, Duke with a 2:18. I believe it's Crazy with the 2:19, Joe Black with a 2:23, and K Morse with a 2:24. It's going to be a tight battle, I think, Catwill, all the way down the line. These guys are going to be right on top of each other. with nowhere to go on this track.
Yeah, this circuit, I've got to say, I've raced here before with not these cars, but with kind of similar sized cars, and it's just big enough for 2 wide. So it's, if you're trying 3 wide, as I've discovered that people I've raced with have, it's crazy. They don't manage it. It's just a living nightmare. But anyway, we've got somebody nearly finishing laps off, so I'm trying to see who's actually nearing finishing laps, so we can find out. Let's go on board with Faster and just show you what it actually looks like from on board for a minute, and we'll show you the jump on board, because that'll be kind of probably something you want to see on board. Wouldn't it be, you, Bob?
Oh, it's probably amazing to see from the onboard. And while we wait for him to get there, we do have several people on the live chat. The ML Gone is here, says hello. We've got Kevin rooting for Randall Lux and Duke.
There he goes, he's done it. That looked like pretty impressive. Let's see if anyone else is lower down. We can actually try and hop on board.
It was. Can you throw the speedo up and we can see just how fast they're taking that? It looks like they're really just barely hanging on coming across that jump.
Here we go. Here's the jump now. 135 they were going on the jump that time.
Nice. Right, and we are pretty much... yeah, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you speak.
Oh, I was just going to say, it looks like we are out of qualifying time, Cadwell.
Yeah, we are. So we've got, as we say, 5 drivers still out on qualifying laps. The rest have finished, so they will be, if you want to know, if I can actually tell you, that'll be Duke Martin out on a qualifying lap. K Morse just finished, so it. Why?
James Peters on the YouTube chat rooting for K Morse and Hijacker. Stephen voting going for Randall Lux, Duke Martin, and Bessa. It's good to see you here, man. Flip. Yeah, that was an incredible lap by Ferrelli. And James Peters just says yes, it was flip. And Demetrius, hey, how you doing? Great to see you here on the chat. And he is rooting for Crazy. So we have a lot of people rooting for a lot of the guys here today. And it looks like everybody's going to be about set. I think we're going to be about where we're at for the start of the race. There's some extremely impressive times here. I mean, Ferrelli, 2:12, seriously? That's just crazy. See, coming across the line one last time. And that's it. Our qualifying is over. And we're going to have Ferrelli, Sig, Allochamps, Bessa, Cashnit, Faster, Hijacker, Chef, Javier, Randalux, and I can't give you all the rest, I'm sorry. They should really... There we are. I start with Randalux, and then we have... who was it?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes, because I've got confused on the names, I have to admit.
Hondax is next, then it's K-Moss in 12th. 13th is Duke Martin, 14th is Crazer, and 15th is Joe Black. Before we do get started, guys, I will stick with the leader for now. Yeah, we'll do a couple of laps, and then I'll stick on a battle, and I've quickly just got to go and do something, and then I'll be back, alright? So, I will be here for the first, 2 to 3 laps, and then we'll hash you over to Jukebox, who will stick on a battle. That I'll keep it on a battle, and you can talk about that if you want.
Alright. And then we will have, I believe somewhere about mid-race or so, we will have one of our administrators, A.A. Razy, coming in to give us a short interview and give us his thoughts on the racing drivers as well, guys. So Y'all be sure to stick around and watch the race. This is going to be really intense.
It is. If you didn't read the comments, did you read the comments, Al?
Yes, I managed to get through all of them fast enough right before they're getting ready to. I confused myself. Yeah, I got them. I got them read.
All right. Flip just says looking good for the LMP2 clan. Yes, indeed it is. It's looking good for the LMP2 clan. It is tonight. So this race, guys, will finish. I will say, if you're, as I'll put the stuff up now on the screen so people can see it. So we're living in the UK. This race will probably finish about 10:15. Would you say?
Let's see. I think if my math is halfway right, it'll be about a 45-minute race.
Yeah,
we're sinking
so about
in.
10:15. Here we go, red lights are now coming on, and we are now go, as the LMP2s get away nicely, they do at the front, the GT3 trying to catch up, there he is, and then the TC lot and the GT4 lot are getting away as well nicely, but it's side by side here in the background. Let's see if anyone's actually going to crash. No, we're all clean at the side. Let's go a bit further down the order then, where there's actually battling going on still. We're all look at this jukebox. We're still all side by side, squabbling away down here in the back of the pack. Oh, we've had a crash. Oh, and that's Javier there. But we have in the background here. Let's go on board because there may be some problem with the car down here. Oh, there is. It is a
Hondax and K-Morse. That is a bad place to get turned around. I feel really bad for those guys. But I have to admit, I'm not totally surprised in that turn. I myself cannot keep it together in that turn.
What damage do they have on their cars? Let's go on chase cam. It doesn't. I can't really see much damage when you look off board in chase cam because the cameras are so far away at this circuit, so it's hard to see. But let's head back up a little bit further at the field and go back to the battle here. We're looking at. Oh, we have a slower car. We have a slower car. I don't know who that is. Who is it? It's Faster. Who's slower? Slowing down. Is that because he doesn't have a back wing? Yeah, no, it's not. He has something wrong with the front of the car, it looks like.
He may have got a little bit loose coming around one of those turns and we just missed the camera shot of it.
Well, there we go then, but we've got side by side in the background and Duke Martin and oh, we've been hit into the wall! Duke Martin into the wall. No, that is not what we want to see. No, Duke Martin, you were about to hit into the side of or there you're gonna hit the side of K-Morse. Didn't, luckily.
Yeah, like we said, this track is completely brutal. It's very unforgiving.
It is. There is a battle with Faster. Is it Faster? And yes, it is. Faster and Hijacker. And Hijacker makes his way past. So up in position goes Hijacker. This is a very brutal circuit, as I say. So about lap 10, guys, we will be having an interview with, as he said, Reezy, AA Reezy, is that he say it? I think that's how he say it. So he'll be here. He will. As we do have a battle. If you Jukebox do see any battles like timings that are very close together, just let me know and I'll announce them. As Kasnitz hit it as he comes into the pits. Oh no, poor old him. He's hit it as he comes into the pits, so that is a problem for him. Disappointment for him, that is there. But we have two in the pits here. We do as Joe Black, the one who did crash at the start, actually keeping it out. I think him and K-Morse deciding their cars are good enough to race with, which is a surprise. But we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the pits, everybody, of this one. Don't think we have many actual battles around the circuit, if you know what I mean. The only one we have really is the Duke Martin and K-Morse battle, really. It's the only one I can see at the moment. We'll wait till everyone comes out of the pits because then we'll have a proper battles out of the pits. We'll have proper battles, but we don't at the moment.
And with some of the pits, it'll open up the opportunity for some of these other guys that are still on track to be able to catch a quick pit stop, maybe fix a little bit of the damage and get back out on track. And everybody will probably be pretty close again. But yeah, they've really got themselves spaced out at the moment.
Yeah, in the chat, Jamie Gomez says, Jamie Gomez says, go faster, go Javier and Faster. Aaron Reezy says battle at the front. Looks like we do a battle at the front, but here we go. We'll look at this quickly because Duke Martin, is he going to get past K-Moss? And battle for the leaders. Pirelli now. Can he get back past Sig? We missed it. Him overtaken by Sig. But can he try and get back through? Here, K-Moss and Duke Martin still battling away as well. We'll keep an eye on that one as well. But over to you if you want to talk about this one.
Yeah, these two guys are really going to hammer it out around these tracks. I think we can already tell. And being as how both of them are from the LMP2 class, they're very used to racing with each other. They know exactly how far they can push each other down the track, how close they can get, and just how much paint they can rub on the other car. So I think the battle between these two guys could be extremely intense as this race carries on.
Yes, it will be. Well, it could be. We still have the battle with Duke Martin and that. The only other battle I would say is the pit stop lot, but they are a bit spread out now, so it's not really a battle. We do actually have... oh, we have another crash. Cashnet has hit the wall again. Somewhere we did not see it. He's hit the wall again, so he's now going to be losing it. Oh, and we have another one in the background as well. Was that Javier? Javier, I think, hit the wall as well.
When you top that corner, when they top that corner, they cannot see what is in front of them. They have to top it with complete faith and knowing what their car is going to do and where it's going to go. And they just kind of have to assume that the track's clear in front of them when they top it and go airborne.
Yes, they do, but it looks closer now between Pirelli and Sig. Let's see what's going to happen here. Pirelli and Sig can actually overtake each other. I don't know on this one if they're going to actually overtake each other or not. These two, though, are, I would say, about 30 seconds behind the two who are in the pits. Will be Javier and Cash again, will be back in the pits. They're 30 seconds, I'll say, behind them two, and they're looking like they could have actually lapped them on this lap. So it's already only 3 laps gone, and they could be lapping them, which is a big surprise. But yeah, leave your predictions, guys, in the comments for who you think is going to finish first, second and third. We would like to know, and your predictions for who you think is going to get fastest laps and all that stuff, and then we'll let you guys vote for driver of the day as well. This is a big event, of course.
Both of those drivers catching massive air as they came across that hill right there. I really don't see how they're managing to keep these cars going. How fast are they running around here, Cadwell?
There we go. I'll put speedometer on for you. So on this straight here, as they're now lapping Kachnet, who is in their plan, they are, but down the longest straight we have, one of the longest on this circuit, they're doing 156 miles an hour.
Wow, that is flying in such a little bitty car. 156 mile an hour, and they're almost standing on, well, no, I guess that first turn is a fast turn, so they're really holding on for almost dear life going into turn 1 from 56 miles an hour. These guys are really flying. That's why I want to see how fast they're coming through here too.
Yes, if you want to know, that is 51 kilometers per hour for anyone who goes in kilometers. For you, I just did a quick calculation there on my phone, so I found out for you there. They are here, but here comes Javier. Again, he's quicker on this part of the circuit, he is, compared to Sig. Sig's slower on when they overlap the other part of the circuit. From that overlap to the bridge, Sig is slower, and then when they get back to the bridge just before the jump, Sig is quicker. So I just don't know really on this one. About this, but this is really the only battle we have around the circuit. Actually, we do have the Duke Martin battle we'll head to in a second. In a second as well, just to tell you, Weezy, I will be messaging you, and we will put you into the call. I think I have you on PlayStation. If I don't, then I will add you as a friend. As Sig's gone a little bit wide there, that may make Pirelli close up here. It does. Just don't know if Pirelli's actually going to make it. But, oh, it's a little bit of lag. Sig, I think, it's got a little bit of lag. It could be a little bit of lag from Sig. But we don't know. Let's go on board and have a look and see what Pirelli's going to do here. As Sig goes wide again. Oh, and Pirelli hits the wall. Oh, these two are really trying on this circuit. they've got a gap now, so we'll head to the Duke Martin battle, which is the closest battle on circuit, and it's nearly a three-way battle here.
Yeah, these guys are managing to stick together pretty good, really putting some pressure on. So we've got Duke is behind K-Morse, so he's really trying to put some pressure on K-Morse while he's trying to fend off Crazy, which is not a good position to be in. If you're anything like me and you don't like to feel as much pressure as Duke Martin is under right now.
Oh, somebody's gone off. It looked like somebody in the top went off there. Don't think they did, but they know they didn't. They've stuck to where they are. Sig and Pirelli now are 3-second gap to them, so that's a massive gap now they've got each other. This is the best one here. Let's go on board and have a look then. Can Duke Martin get past?
He's going to try to go down through the outside.
Side by side. Just in front of them is Joe Black, by the way. So Joe Black in front of them is towing them along. By the way, the car right behind them, by the way, is Cashnit, who is lapped. So Cashnit wants to unlap himself on these guys.
Oh, and Duke Martin managed to get by. That
Duke
was
Martin
a good
has
pass.
done it. K-Morse has let him, well, I don't know if he let him pass, but he's gone through. Now it's just Joe Black to overtake. This is the battle we want to see, something like this, but it is a very short circuit, so anything can, very long circuit and very narrow, so anything can happen. There is another battle, a further up between Chef and Beza. I think it's Beza from Clio and Chef from TC here battling.
Yeah, Chef's
I'll
really...
let you take this one.
Yeah, Chef's really coming up on the back of Bessa, and Bessa's a great driver. If he defends good, he's got a shot here, but yeah, I commentated on Chef, and he was Fana's favorite driver. Chef is a phenomenal driver, so I believe it's just a matter of time, I think, before Chef gets on around, and also it looks like Bessa is trying to deal with a little bit of aero damage on the front. Oh, and he got a little wide right there because of it, which is really going to let Chef reel him on in and give him the opportunity to get on around him.
It might do. Let's have a look. See what's going to happen then. Is Chef has got the better speed on the straight here. He has. It looks like he's going to go to the inside line. Is he going to go to the inside or the outside? We don't know actually what's going to happen. Ooh, he looked to the outside, then pulled, then said no, and now looks inside and can't do it there either into the first corner.
Chef is feeling him up. He's checking him out. He is probing Bessa very hard right now, and he's just kind of poking him with a stick, trying to see where he is and he isn't weak. I've watched Chef enough to know when he's getting ready to line one up. He is definitely poking Bessa to see what he can do.
Yeah, we are here today. By the way, if you're watching Weezy, I have sent you an invite to a party if you want to join and do an interview. We'll do that in about 8 or 9 if you want. But Chef is definitely looking quicker. Let's go on board with Chef and have a look.
Oh, I believe Razy has joined us already for this intense battle. Razy, do we have you here?
Yes, you do. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great, man. It's great to finally talk to you.
Yeah, right. Well, we're having quite a race here.
Yeah, we are. What do you think about it so far?
Really good for the LMP2 clan. I mean, we're at both ends of the race, unfortunately. Well, for a Cashinit at least. But I drove LMP2 last season, as you probably know, and those are the guys I'm hoping will make the play, the yellow cars.
Yeah, I actually do have your stats here, Razy, and you have 99 races, so you're coming up on your 100th race before long.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. Hopefully, first race next season will be my century, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is very impressive. And it's you have 6 wins with 24 podiums and 3 pole positions.
Yeah.
That's quite an impressive record.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Not as impressive as some of these fellows that are running around out here, that's for sure.
I believe it was Cashnitz that part of me really feels like I wrote it down wrong. But as bad as my anxiety is, I know I double-checked, so I feel it's also very right.
No, the two drivers that are benchmarking Gavra Racing are Cash and Fairley. They're the two that everybody wants to beat. Everybody wants to match, at least, anyway.
I can believe it. They both have very impressive records. I'm sorry, Cadwell.
Yep.
The thing I just want to say is that Chef just got past Bezza on the start line straight. So, but back to Wheezy. How do you think your season went last season then? When you
it was a little disappointing. I had my sights set for a top 5 finish. Against the grid that I was in, there was no hope of. No realistic hope anyway of finishing up much further than that. But I thought a top 5 finish was within the within the possibilities. So I was a little bit disappointed. I think I can't remember where I finished, 7, 8, something like that. But I had a couple of DCs during the season and a little bit of bad luck. But really, where I finished was about where I deserved to finish, I think. So maybe I was a little bit extending myself at the beginning of the season for a top 5 finish. That was a little bit too much to ask. But however, looking forward to next season.
Well, it's always good to keep your hopes up and go for a bigger win.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, one thing to say as well is you came 8th, but you were joint on points with Marquis, as I say. I think that's how I say it. So 7th and 8th both. Yeah, Marcos both 7th and 8th got 142 points. You've got to be happy with that. I think.
Oh yeah, it was in that field. It was a reasonable finish. So I'm not entirely happy, but not dissatisfied either.
If you can see what we're watching right now, you got. So look at this. There's like 7 cars, like 6 cars on the same piece of circuit.
Yes, they have all caught right back up to each other. We're starting to see some really heated battles going out here. Some of them are lapped cars. I believe we just saw a couple getting out of the way to let the leaders on through. Anything I think can happen on this track. Would you agree, Razy?
Yes, I would. The past 2 Clash of the Clans, I was involved in the last 2 Clash of the Clans, and I can tell you this circuit is something else. It's really it's so fast and it's so dangerous. The jump is awesome. There we go. They're just jumping over there now as I can see it. And you really got to look after. You really got to look after the car because there we go. There's another mistake. I just see. Was that Cash again? Was it?
Yes.
He's having a hard time, but it's getting around here and finishing this race is quite an achievement. Doesn't matter where you finish.
Yeah, I think I most definitely agree with you on that. This is an extremely tough track. I think any of the drivers that can get their car to the end have pulled off an amazing achievement for this track. I can't do more than a lap or 2 and have a car left on this thing. I've tried.
No, I can't even do a lap. I do like half a lap and then crack at the jump, so...
But with
that's
all
kind of... I see.
I was going to say, with everybody carrying a lot of damage, though, we're starting to see a lot of people changing places, which also opens up the opportunities for some people to be able to pit and get back out and still maintain a good position.
Yeah, this race is looking a lot closer than previous seasons because the last 2 we ran in different cars. In the first Clash of the Clans, we had Group A. The Cosworth, the BMW E32, and the AMG Mercedes. And in last season, we had a selection of road cars: Road C, Road B, Road C, and Road D, I think. So the cars were a little bit sort of different in terms of performance and speed and that. But this season, we've got everybody in the same car, so things have closed up quite a lot, and some good racing. It's good to see.
Yeah, as we have, who is There's Faster closing up on the backside of Kmor's, trying to gain a little bit of ground. Yeah, I really liked it when I saw y'all had picked these cars. These cars are phenomenal, and as always, y'all do a great job at picking the car and track combinations.
Yeah, these are really nice cars to drive, and but you know, driving anything on this circuit is difficult. Doesn't matter what you've got.
Yeah, definitely. I have tried it many times in several cars, and like I said, embarrassingly, I can't do more than a couple laps and manage to have much of the car left. Oh, as Faster's going for a move down the inside.
And he's done it. Good move.
Both of them went a little bit. Oh! It was Kmor's lost the rear end coming around turn 1.
I'm about 5 seconds delayed on you guys on YouTube, so what you're saying is a bit delayed for what I've got. But yeah, I just see Kmor's have a bit of trouble there.
Yeah, apparently when you start really trying to max out the video quality on the stream from the PlayStation to YouTube, it creates a bit of lag between us and what y'all get on YouTube. But it's a bit of a trade-out for the video quality. But
yeah, I see the front guys, the first 5, 6, 7, 8 guys have all 6 or 7 guys at least anyway are running a pretty good race, and the first 5 guys down to Bessa are running a pretty good race.
Yeah,
I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, they keep keeping it tidy, keeping it clean, and that's exactly what you've got to do around this track.
Yeah, and it really is great to see all the leagues represented here by their 3 picked drivers to come out here and slug it out on this track and see what they all got. And I think, yeah, like you said, we're seeing some good driving out here, some good clean driving. Any incident we've had has looked like somebody losing the rear end of the car, which I would imagine is extremely easy to do around this track.
Yeah, it's quite a special event. You know, you spend all season long and you know, 16 rounds just racing against the same guys, and it's really something special to, at the end of the season, to have a race where you can race against the other guys. You're always looking at the other championships thinking, oh, you know, how would I do against them? What would we like to race against those other fellows? And at the end of the season here, you get a chance to sort of match yourself up against the best from the other championships. And it's, as I said, I've raced in the past 2, and it's quite something. It's a little bit special to do this, so it's a lot of fun.
No, I agree. I've been looking forward to doing this broadcast for several weeks now, and been getting really excited, if you hadn't been able to tell. But yeah, it's I've really been looking forward to it, and I know Cadwell has too. This is the season end, and all the basically the fastest drivers Gavra has here slugging it out. And I believe I missed Javier making a very good pass on Javier 13th, made it past Hondax, I believe. Yes, it was Hondax, and he managed to come off.
Yep. It was. We do have one other battle, which is Faster and Duke Martin battling together. But it's like, as you say, it is nice to see all the championships come together, and it's like if you can't find somebody who is like the fastest in the league, you still get like somebody who's mid-tier in the league but still can race in this race and still put a good performance in.
Yeah, and in this particular race, anything, you know, as we're seeing here, anything can happen. It's such a demanding circuit, so as long as you keep it sort of off the wall or out of the pits, then you can get a good result.
Yes, I believe we have several drivers on track that are giving us a great example of that. Duke Martin is currently in 7th, and he didn't really start shining until close to the end of the Clio races. that was when his best really came out, and he's managed to so far keep it on track. And
Yeah,
do a
he's
good
from
job
Australia,
here so far.
right?
Yes, he is one of our Australian drivers.
Yeah. It's he has to get up even earlier in the morning than I do, and I can tell you, getting up early in the morning to race is it's not easy. He's got to get up a couple of hours earlier than I do, so that's quite something.
Yeah, I believe I chatted with him not long ago. I believe he said it's a 5:30 or 6:30 in the morning when he gets up, when the race is on for him. So I can't function until I've been up for at least 2 hours and had 3 or 4 cups of coffee myself. But yeah, like
just to tell you now, it's 6 a.m. in Australia right now. So
Yeah, right. It's almost 9 o'clock in the morning here.
And you are in New Zealand, correct?
New Zealand, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, definitely a big spread of drivers here in Gavra, which is one of the things I love about Gavra Racing, is all the drivers from all over the world getting together on track and getting along on track. And yeah, I guess all that.
Yeah, for the most part, there's the odd disagreement, of course, but no, you're right. It's really, really great to see a wide range of drivers from all around the world get together and have a good time. It's really it's a special community, that's for sure.
it is. It is, yeah. Are you looking, because next season now is the historic part of classes, are you looking forward to that?
Yes, I am. We've got some good classes lined up. There is a couple of modern classes. We're not going 100% historic, so there's a couple of modern classes thrown in, one in Elite Tier and one in Gavra Tier. And so we're going to have 5 championships, and actually 6. There's another special championship that we'll announce. So we'll announce all this next week. At least the broader outline of it. There's a few more details to work through, but sort of the broader structure this week sometime. We'll release that. So, but it's really something special. The classic season last year, we had the Mercedes Group A, and this is in the Elite Tier, the Mercedes Group A and the BMW Pro Car N1, and they were really, really nice championships to drive. And really, driving those cars is awesome. It really feels visceral and real, and really, really good. So the classic season is something to look forward to.
Yes, I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I believe Sig had said on our Discord channel, which we have a link to at the bottom of the Gavra website, if anyone is interested. I believe he said we may see some leaked pictures over the weekend of what we have in store for us, so I'm keeping an eye out for that.
Sig, yeah. He took some secret photos. I'm not sure what he took photos of and what he's going to leak, but anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll leave you guys to it, because there's a really good race here going on. You can't spend all the time talking to me. Keep the audience informed, and good luck to all the competitors, especially those in LMP2. I hope they clean up.
Well, thanks for joining us, Raisin. It's been a pleasure to have you here, man. Thanks for all you do for the community, man.
Yeah, no worries. And big shout out to Gavra for making it all happen anyway. So we'll talk to you fellas later.
All right.
Bye. Very nice there to talk to AA Wuzu.
Yes,
We have a little mistake on Fastlook's side quickly, as he then lets Duke Martin go. That was the battle we had. He was letting us go for. But yeah, it was very nice to talk to somebody who is a racer, but a kind of an admin for the Gavra channel. And I think personally, Gavra has done something very special where I heard of Gavra through, I don't even know how. I got a random message one day on PlayStation, on my old PlayStation account, from a guy called Gavra Novik, that's his name, of course. And basically he said, I like you commentating on the 10 Racing on your channel. Do you want to commentate for us? So then that's kind of how I found out their channel, really. And at the time they had like just 100 subscribers. So here we go side by side, and he's done it. Faster past Duke Martin there.
Yeah, I believe one of these cars is a lapped car. Trying to figure out which one. It may be Hondax.
Yep.
I believe Hondax is the lapped car at the moment.
And just there you go. Now I'm on Hondax now for you, and he's at the back of the battle here. He is. Of course, we do have battles for lapped cars, if you wanted to know. So we do have battles for lapped cars, which we will keep an eye on. So we have 10 laps after this one to go. So when the leader crosses the line, as he crossed, well, he has. So we've now got 9 to go, everybody. So let me whittle through your grid, your order. So it is Sig from Pirelli, from Allo Champs, from Chef. Beza with a 2-second penalty, but it doesn't really matter at the moment because Hijacker is quite a bit further back. Then it's 6th Hijacker, 7th Faster, 8th Duke Martin, 9th Randalux, 10th Joe Black, 11th Javier with a 10-second penalty to Hondax, who is quite far behind. That doesn't really matter at the moment. And then it's Kashnit, who is last of them all. No, it's not. Sorry, Kashnit's 13th with a 4-second penalty. Krazer's 14th. And 15th is K-Morse with a 1-second penalty. So it has done it. Just to tell you, on the lead lap at the moment is your top 4. So that is the guys that are on lead laps at the moment are Sig, Pirelli, Allo Champs, Chef, Beza, but Beza's about to not be on the lead lap, and Hijacker. The rest of them are not on the lead lap. Actually, I think Duke Martin is on the and Duke Martin are on the lead lap. So 8 on the lead lap, but they are close to be lapped, if you know what I mean.
And Sig has managed so far, he's got himself a 13.5-second lead over Pirelli at the moment. Followed by Allo Champs with I believe Pirelli is about 10 seconds behind him. Chef is about 15 seconds, behind Allo Champs. Hijacker is almost a minute behind ESR. We have Faster, he's got about 10 seconds behind Hijacker, so he could still reel him in. And of course, Duke Martin is only a second behind him, so that is kind of the occurring battle that we've been on for a while. Besa is not too far behind those. He is about 3.5 seconds behind Duke Martin. With Randalux is about 45 seconds behind Besa. And we have Joe Black with about, sorry, I'm trying to do quick math.
Joe Black.
Those
if you want to know everyone, Javier is about to get past Joe Black here. Side by side they go, and he's done it. Good move.
Yeah, that was a very nice looking move by Javier right down there. Didn't he come down the inside, I believe? I had looked down halfway. So behind Randalux then is now Javier, and he is about 6 seconds behind Randalux, with Joe Black right on his tail, only about a second behind. And Hondax is a little farther down the track from them. He's about 40 seconds behind, with Cashnit about 15 seconds behind Hondax. Crazy about 30 seconds behind him. And K-Morse is 5 minutes and 20 seconds behind the leader, but he's only about 50 seconds behind Crazy, so he could stay on it and manage to catch up to Crazy if he can stay on it good, and maybe Crazy will slow down somewhere and open up the opportunity. Javier has now ran off and left Joe Black and has got himself a nice little pocket to himself. And Bessal is running 7th. His last lap was a 2:24, which I think is a quite good time at this far in the race. I would think that at this point, what are we, about 3/4 through the race now, Cadwell?
Yep.
What do you think about their tire wear at this point?
It's the ones who've pitted, so I would say to anyone who is 3 minutes, just to give you an idea, guys, anyone who is 3 minutes down on the leader or more, they've pitted. The ones who are 2 minutes to 1 minute haven't pitted. So Randalux is the first one to pit, and then it was Javier, Joe Black, Honda, K-Morse, Crasher, and Passionate were the ones who pitted so far. But yeah, I think the ones who haven't pitted, their tyres will be going. I think personally, you can probably do 16, 17 laps on your tyres and then come in. Maybe they can hold out till the end of the race, but I doubt it. We do have comments, by the way, flooding in. Pat Mass, if that's how I say it, _Sim Racing says, good evening, G's from Germany. So hello, well, hello from Germany.
Oh, it's nice to have somebody watching from Germany.
And then we've got Heiko Peterson saying, Interceptor here, enjoying vacation and racing at the same time. And then he puts down here TC with a winky face, and then puts and all others too. So I think that means he's looking out for them. But Flip then put comments going, Interceptor, you're supporting TC or the LMP2s just before that. And then somebody who I can't read because it's in Russian. Can you, Jukebox, I'm going to ask a question. Can you read Russian?
No, I'll have a look at it though.
It is, well, the comments aren't in Russian, but the guy's name is, so I'll say the first name, it's Harry F, I'll call that. Harry App, I'll call him that, and saying, hello everyone, and then he puts, I'm drunk tonight, but came to home from the bar specifically to watch this race.
Well, I
So
must
thank
say,
you very much for leaving the bar.
Well, yeah, we really appreciate you coming home and giving us a watch.
And thank you to the 19 of you who are watching, so we do appreciate it. And if you are here as well, guys, please, if you are new, to subscribe, and please do hit a like. Because if you do hit a like on this and we get loads of likes, then that means that Gavra knows then, and we know that the community are still strong and all like that. But we have no real battles except this Beza and Faster battle, which Beza was overtaken by Faster, but he hits the wall. And I think that battle's over, and that was the only battle we have in the race. The only other battle we did have, by the way, which I'm going to go to now, is the Javier and Randalux battle, which is just starting to close up.
Yeah, I believe we've reached this. Javier is at the point in this race where he's going to slowly start reeling a couple of people in and slowly start making some passes for the last... Oh, wow, we're down to 6 laps left, yeah. Javier might not want to take his time on catching up and making the pass.
Yeah, and from, just quickly just to say, from that battle here, Beza has now gone really far back, and he's about to be overtaken, I think, by Sig. Is that who's behind him? Let's have a look. Yes, it is. Sig.
Yep, I was just fixing to ask you how our leader was doing. He is... Yeah, he's still maintaining. He's got a little bit bigger lead on Ferrelli. He's now up to an almost 14-second lead. That is great sportsmanship to see him moving out of the way. I hope he's moving out of the way. Sig's giving him the flash to request by. Great sportsmanship there. You will see much of that at Gavra Racing. We hold sportsmanship on the track very dear here.
Yes, we do. It's a big part of Gavra, it is, to do this. Thank you everyone for hitting a like so far. Thank you to the 6 likes we have so far on the stream. I want to say a big thanks to everyone who did do that, and a big thanks to 20 of you who are watching. We do fully appreciate it. I know I'm one of the 20, but thank you to everyone who is watching.
Well, if Chef's wife holds true to what she did for the last season, she watched every race he was in, and we did not know it till towards the end and started giving her shout-outs at the end. So, Miss Chef, I'm going to assume you're watching Chef race, and from me and Cadwell and all the commentators and everybody here at Gavra, thank you very much for letting him race with us and for supporting the channel and watching us.
Yeah, because TCs, thank you for letting him race in the TC, and thank you for watching everything. Because he, as we know, if we can go to him now, yeah, he's all by himself on the circuit, as we know, about to lap a car. So I don't know who he's about to lap. He's about to lap somebody, but he has in TC finished 8th in the championship. He did get, I think it was, I don't know what it was, but probably first couple of rounds he wasn't good, but other than wasn't as good as he could have been. But you know, he is I personally, from the TC races I've seen on YouTube, he's done really well, and I think next season, whatever championship he's in, he will do really well as well. I think personally that will be a thing to talk about. Near the end of the season, I think you said, Jukebox, that he got better near the end of the season. I think you said.
No, Chef had a great season the whole time. I believe it was Hondax that really pulled it off towards the end of the season, and had a great several finishes. And what we have in Chef right now, Chef is doing great. He's got himself set for a very comfortable 4th place in this race. If he manages to keep himself in the little pocket that he's in, he will be set.
Just to tell you, we're on 19 now. 4 laps to go. We have now this race. Just to tell you as well that Allo Champs is here, crossing the line as we speak now. And here is Chef. Chef, by the way, is only 18 seconds behind. 3 laps ago, he was 25 seconds behind. He's closed that gap down that much in them 3 laps, which is really good to see. We'll just tell you now, Flip puts High Sig is doing high. Sig is doing great. Super quick and concentrated. It's like focused. Interceptor puts come on faster, don't look back, and pass Hiker. And then just to tell you this, because this is somebody for you here, Jukebox, this is not a question for us, it's just somebody saying this. Hi all, I'm new and really like the racing, mate. Really like the racing, mate. I don't know why he puts mate, but anyway, and then he puts good racing.
Yeah, and that is a Jack Williams. Man, if you like it, if you want to check us out, we have. This is actually a great time for us to real quick get to this part. If y'all like what you're seeing, you like the racing, you want to try to check it out and join the community, there is the Gavra Racing website at gavraracing.ultravista.org. On there it has links so that you can message Gavra. He's really fast on getting back to you. We'll be starting the next season soon, I believe, and there will be a new academy for new drivers, which if you listened earlier, a lot of these top drivers came through the academy. So and I went through the academy along with, like I said, several others. I highly recommend it, and I really can't suggest checking us out, giving us a shot, see if you like it. I'm pretty sure you will. I really can't do that enough. These guys are amazing.
Yes, one thing quickly to tell you, then he put, what one thing you like about Gavra Racing? If you ask me that question, we'll both answer it, so Jukebox can answer it as well. As leader, by the way, heads on to lap 20, just literally heads on to lap 20, now seconds onto it, and now third literally just heads on to it. One thing I like about Gavra Racing is that you have it's like a community, so you know what you expect. and every race is the same. They are clean, they're fair. If there's, for example, if there's a race that's not clean in your lobbies, then Gavra will kick them out the lobbies and say, right, or the people who are admins and that will kick them out saying, you can't race for us anymore, you have to be clean and all like that, which is really good to see, I've got to say. And I think Gavra's a community where everyone respects everyone. Everyone goes, well done to you for winning the race, well done to you for trying really hard and all like that. It really just brings everyone together. That's why one thing I like about it is that it brings everyone together like a community.
Well, since you did that one, I was going to say about the same thing, but I feel I need to say something different. So I'm going to go with, I love the way Gavra sets up all of our races. He does a fantastic job of matching cars, tracks, with very realistic settings. So we get a fantastic race environment from what he gives us and all the organization that he does for us. But I did see you were you said you were on Xbox and couldn't, but don't let that discourage you from joining the Discord. We're all good people.
There we go, look, K-Morse has passed Crazer there into the last corner, so he's not in last anymore, K-Morse, and that is it. As I'm going to say again, there's racing all the way down the field, so even the last two who are like battling away nicely, it's like everyone battles in the field from first to last. Leader starts, leader now is about, there he is, he's there on circuit and he's just starting his 21st out of 22 laps, so the penultimate lap of the race. The only real battle on circuit right now, as there isn't really any battle on circuit, so you won't. But if you guys do, this is the time of this stream I'm going to tell you this. If you want, guys, to let us know your drivers of the day, what you think your driver would be to pick and put the driver of the day for. I will ask Jukebox as well for his driver of the day if he has one. If he doesn't have one, then that's absolutely fine. You can say everyone, by the way. You can say everyone's been a great racing day. If you have one specific driver who you think, yes, he's done the best, then that's great. But we do have a battle. The only battle on circuit now, this is, and it's closed. Randlux has closed the gap up to Javier, and he wants, I think, to get past Javier here with this lap here. They're 2 laps down on the leader, and they're thinking, they've got a laps car behind them, which I don't know who that is, but thinking to do really well. But just quickly, on the leader here, he is there, so I'll keep an eye on the leader where he is on the road for you. But we'll head back to that Randlux battle as he's done it. Randlux has got through. I literally turned it off for 10 seconds, and Javier has made a mistake, and now he is looking not to do this one. I tell you, Jukebox.
He may. I wonder if he has a drive-through. It looks like it. It doesn't look like he's stopping. It looks like he may have. Oh no. No fuel, no tires. Yeah, I think he just had to do a drive-through.
I don't know, but here we go.
Catching a little repair maybe for the last little bit.
Here he is, look, to the line, and Sig starts the last lap of this, the 2019 Clash of Clans. Now, there may be a Clash of Clans, another one this year, but, you know, because the new season, I don't know when the new season is, so I can't tell you when that is. We don't know any information yet, but I bet you it's like September to November time, so around that. I bet, but I don't know when the new season's going to be, so don't quote me on anything I say, because I'm 10% sure I'll be wrong. I'm 100% sure I'm wrong, but you never know.
Yeah, this is a great shot of Sig on his final lap. I'm enjoying. Sorry, off. I got quiet. I'm just enjoying watching our winner here, who has ran off with the lead of this race, by the way, with almost a 20-second lead over Pirelli. Where he managed to do that, I have no idea. But he has had a phenomenal race. Which, yeah, we have Pirelli right behind him so far in second. It really looks like everybody's going to be fairly locked into what we have at the moment. Definitely a well-earned win for Sig here in the Highlands of Scotland. I'm not going to try to say the name.
Yes, so Sig going to win here at the Bannock's Bray. I'll call it that because that's what I say. If anyone says it's wrong, even fans if you say it's wrong, I'm sorry. I say it like that. I know you're Scottish, you know how to say it, but I don't. But he's there, about to lap another car in front. I think it's Joe Black he's about to lap again, so let me just check if that is Joe Black. No, he's already lapped him, so it must be Giab. I don't know who he's about to lap actually. I generally don't know, but anyway, the leader's on the last lap. He is here. We still have a few crossing the lines, a few still racing around. Here they are. Past he goes. It would say LMP. Is there that kind of car? It must be one of these guys down here, but
he should be coming around about the last corner.
Here he comes then. Sig. Yep. Sig Vazonico, I think as I say it, to the line and wins. I think it's his first Clash of Clans wins, the 2019 Clash of Clans here at Bannock's Bray. He does here, but here comes Pirelli. So it will be a 1-2 in this one for LMP2, an LMP2 domination we'll call it here today. As here he comes then, does Pirelli to the line and will cross the line now to take home the second position. He will. Brilliant drive from him, but here he comes, the driver of question, which people say wasn't looking like he was going to get this third position, but has looked pretty dominant since he got it, and he's got it now. And that is, of course, the driver of Allo Champs here. Really, really good drive from him as he comes now across the line. We have a battle on here. We did have a battle on. Oh, they finished their race, sorry. So we were battling there for a little bit. We were with Faster and Hijacker, but Faster could not manage it. But here he comes. Jack Williams, driver of the day this is, and this is a ESR Fret Chef. An absolute brilliant drive from him. He's the first TC across, so well done him, the TC driver. And that is it really, because I think loads have finished who have already been lapped, but Duke Martin there comes across. Randallux now coming across. There is a battle though that we've got for the line, I think, is it? It is a battle for the line, and but it's going to be won by Cashnet, who crosses first, and Hondax now crosses, so does not do it. We do still have K-Morse we do to cross, and I think we have Randallux to cross. So K-Morse will be next to cross. We'll give you this. I'll give you this all, guys, in a nice, amazing raid. James Peters, are you James Head 14? I don't know if he is. I don't know if he is. Don't know. Could be. You never know.
And we have
James Peters.
Last,
there we go. Across he comes. Does the car. So there he is. There across. Let me give you the rundown of this race. We will then get your top three into the. We'll try and get the top three into the party, and we'll get two other drivers if they want to interview as well that aren't top three into here as well. But it is Sig who wins this race. 49 minutes and 35 seconds he won it. Fastest lap of the race I think he got with a 1:13.9. Pirelli second, 20 seconds behind. Allo Champs third, fourth Chef, fifth Hijacker, sixth Faster, Beza seventh, but 4 seconds of penalty, so that puts him a little bit further back, but still gets the position. Duke Martin 8th, Randallux 9th, Joe Black 10th, Javier 11th, 12th Hondax, 13th Cashnet, 14th K-Morse, and 15th Crazer, and that is it. All 15 finished, which is a really good thing to say here today. Let me just tell you where they all finished, where they were. So it was the top two were LMP2s, as you want to know. Allo Champs GT3, so absolutely brilliant from GT3s there to get where he did. Amazing from Chef, I've got to tell you here. He normally races in TC cars, and today in the this car just absolutely did a great race. I presume you agree with me?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think we saw an amazing race here out of everybody tonight, and I believe Reze commented on the YouTube channel and said that this is actually Sig's second win at the Clash of the Clans, so that is very impressive out of Sig.
Peter Bibby put great race guys and good community. It may means commentary, I don't know, but there we go. Thank you if you're talking about commentary. If not, then thank you anyway. I will quickly leave you with Jukebox here for a minute, as I'm quickly going to go into the chat and just go into the thing here and just ask who wants to have an interview, and we'll get them in. I'll just tell them it now, so I'll hand you over to Jukebox like a minute. Over to you, Jukebox.
All right. Yeah, like I said before, if you like the racing, you like what you've seen, and you want to check it out, please go to the Gavra website, GavraRacingAltaVista.org. Send Gavra a message. I believe there's a link on there, or the contact information is on there. Send him a message, and he, like I said, he gets back to everybody real quick. I think it maybe took him a day and a half to get back to me when I joined up. There is a Discord channel link at the bottom of the webpage. Our winner tonight, Sig, has made us a fantastic Discord channel that we're now all getting accustomed to, especially me. And yeah, please, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and hopefully we'll have a couple of guys in here to interview real quick and see what they thought about the race. I think if I had to pick my racer of the day, though, I kind of liked Duke Martin's finish. He took a little bit of damage in the start, held it tight, kept his car on track, and I believe he ended up finishing in 7th. And like I said, in the Clio, towards the end of the season, the best in him really came out. And for him to finish where he did with these guys in here, I think he did a great job.
Yes, he completely did. Well, I'm going to invite them all, guys. Not all of them, but I'm just going to invite the top 3. If you can tell me who they are, then... It was Allo Champs. God.
It was Sig, Allo Champs, and Forelli.
Do I have Sig as a friend? I don't, right. And who's your one?
See, it was Sig had first place, Allo and Forelli had second, and Allo Champs had third.
Okay, was it Forelli?
Yes.
Right, I'll just invite them. They don't have to join, if you know what I mean, but they can do. Is it double R?
Yes.
You'll be able to win with these guys. If they're in a strong situation, the car is running well, you're both in a good position. At that point, it's like playing high-speed poker.
I think that's how you spell it. I'm just trying to imagine that myself. Just tell me, can you tell me how you spell it quick?
It is Ferrellie. Junior.
Yep, is that what he said? Wasn't? Oh, okay, it's JR at the end.
JNR, actually. But I believe he is